Team Fortress 2 on the Xbox 360 has not seen an update since July of 2009. Despite Valve claiming an update was on the way, we're still waiting here 14 years later.
Bruh.
Thankfully, the community stepped in to fill in this void. Covered by other content creators in the past, Team Fortress 2 on the Xbox 360 has a really unique modding community, from making their own custom game modes to importing Gary's mod maps into the game and even creating their own custom textures. Today I'll be teaching you how to get started with modding TF2 on the Xbox 360. This video will show you how to install the following things: a mod menu and custom maps. I also want to give a big shout out to the Discord community that helped make this video even possible. Everyone here was very friendly, they had plenty of resources and tools to get you started. Link in description down below. In order to do this mod, we'll need the following things: an Xbox 360 that has an RGH or JTAG exploit installed on it already, a thumb drive or a portable hard drive, a Windows computer, an ISO of Orangebox, you can rip it yourself or you can get it online, and also the modded files, which the link is in the description down below. On your desktop you'll see two files, the TF2 Xbox 360 modding files and the Orangebox ISO. So the first thing we're going to do is extract the TF2 folder right here. And I'm just going to extract it to my desktop. Now we want to create two folders, the Orangebox files and the Orangebox zip. You'll see what we're going to do with those later on in this video. Next thing you want to do is open up TF2 Xbox 360 modding files, and inside this folder you want to select the folder called WX360. Click on the executable. It'll give you a warning here, just hit continue, and then you're going to see WX360. So what we're going to do is target the ISO that we just downloaded or ripped ourselves. So in order to do that, we click File, we click Open, and then select the ISO file. Now you're going to see a bunch of folders here. This is everything inside that ISO image. Now we want to extract the ISO image to the folder that we just created. In order to do that, we click File, Extract All Files, and then we target the folder we just created. So in this case, the Orangebox files. Now to know that this is completed, look right here and you'll see that everything in the status is done. Then you know it's good to go. From now we can just close the program. Okay, so go back to the TF2 modding Xbox 360 files. Now you want to click on a program called VxZip. Click the executable, and then you'll see this program pop up. Now we want to click on File and Open Zip. Now go back to the Orangebox files that we just extracted and go in the folder called TF. Inside the TF folder, click on zip 0.360.zip. Now this is the zip file inside the Orangebox ISO that we're going to be modifying. Now from here, click on Zip Operations and Extract All Files, and then target the zip folder that we just created earlier. Alright, you know it's done when it says all files extracted, and now we can install the mod menu. Open up the Orangebox zip folder, and first thing you want to delete is the preload section.pre. If you don't remove this, the game will crash and will give you some error messages, and you don't want to deal with that. With that preload being removed, go back to the TF2 modding 360 files and select on pre-made menu. And inside there, click on CFG, and you're presented with two files, mods.cfg and config.360. We're going to go back into the Orangebox zip folder, and we want to go in CFG folder, and we're going to basically copy and paste this over. Now it's going to ask you here to override, just hit yes. Now from there, go to the resource folder in the pre-made menu, and go into the resources inside the Orangebox zip. And now you want to copy the closed caption.console360.dat. Perfect. So once those two things are installed, we have our mod menu template installed on here, but we need to have the maps to support it. So go back to the TF2 modding 360 files folder and click on maps. You're going to see two things, zip and game directory. Let's start with zip for now. Click on the zip folder and you're going to see these four folders right here. Now this is basically going to be dragged and dropped into the main root of the Orangebox zip folder. So just copy and hit paste. It's going to ask you to override some stuff, just hit yes. Now go back to the TF2 modding files on maps and click on game directory. Now for the game directory, well basically this is the stuff, the actual physical map files. And in order to do that, we go back to the Orangebox files, click on TF. You'll see this folder called maps, click on maps. Both of them have the same maps folder, and you just want to copy and paste these two files into there. So now we have both the mod menu and the custom maps installed for us to go. But before we do anything else, we need to zip the folder and replace the existing one that we just extracted. All right, so what you want to do is go back to the TF2 modding files, go back to that zip program that we had opened earlier, and we're going to go in here and we're going to go click on create zip. Now go back to the zip file folder here and click that. Now it's going to ask you to target another folder. So basically go to, on your desktop, go back to the orange box files folder, click on TF, and then you're going to see the zip 0.360. You want to click that and replace it. Alright, so it's going to give you this message here. Would you like to pad the zip to the proper size? If you're planning on burning this to a dual layer DVD, you would hit yes, because it's accommodating the actual ISO formatting and the padding. Since we're using the RGH 360 method, we don't have to worry about padding, so you can simply just hit no. And now all the files here are good to go, and we just need to copy it to our USB stick or thumb drive. Alright, go into the main directory where you store your games at. If you don't know what that is, basically create a directory on the root of the thumb drive called games. And we just want to copy the orange box files over into there. Where I already have it pre-installed, I'll just copy it over just to make sure it all works. And let it do its thing. Once it's done copying over, all you want to do from here is safely eject your thumbstick and plug that into your Xbox 360, and we can take it from there. Alright, so boot up your Xbox 360 RGH, and then you want to select the orange box in the XX menu. Of course, select Team Fortress 2 on the main menu. Alright, now you're presented with the three options. Now, if your Xbox 360 is using a stealth server, you can easily start your own private match or ranked match and then test the mods that way. Where my RGH is not online, I'm going to hit System Link for now. And I recommend using Dust Bowl, and then start in the blue team. Now from here you want to hit the back button once you spawn into the game, and you should see a message that says modding Discord or whatever and sub to me. The actual final file that I upload will be a bit modified so it's not as obnoxious as that. To navigate from the menu, just hit RB, and you can get from the first menu, the second menu, and the third menu, and then go back, click LB, and just click wherever you want. So if you want to go in GM Construct like in this video I do, just hit A, and it will load it directly in there. In the description, I have all the key commands that are corresponding to what's going on screen and the actual menu. I recommend using that for now. I'm going to release a V2 version of the script. That should have it fixed. So let's say you wanted to install your own custom maps yourself, instead of using the ones I provided in this video. So in order to do this, we basically follow the same steps we did before, but there's an additional step involved. So in this case, I'll show you this map I downloaded, Badlands on the 360. I got this from GameBanana.com, link in the description down below. Let's go back to the ISO folder that we extracted the orange box files in. Now I'm going to be using my USB stick, so click on TF, and then you'll see a maps folder. Click back in the maps, and basically copy this map over here, and then go into graphs and copy this file, the AIN file as well. Now go back to the TF folder and go to media, and you just want to copy that over. And from here, all we want to do is simply just copy all these folders, copy, and hit paste. Now the additional steps that I mentioned earlier in this video actually regards to the script. Because Team Fortress 2 on the Xbox 360 doesn't let you manually select each map, you're going to have to do a command inside the game to call that certain map. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So click on the mods.cfg file. You can open this in a notepad, or if you have an IDE, it will also work as well too. Now look at the script. You're going to see right down here on the third page that there's calls for different maps. So I have GM Construct, 7-Eleven, and I also have a call here for that custom map we just installed. My best advice here is to always copy, rename the file, and then copy the name directly. This way there's no misprinting, because if you misspell anything or have an extra space, the game will crash. Go into the code and then use the term map, and then space, and then use whatever the map name you want to install. All I'm going to do here is use the map command, so map, and then paste. There you go. And this one is going to be assigned to 33, which is, if you look up here, the X button. So when I hit the X button on the third menu, it should trigger this event. It's going to call our custom map here. And just like before, just make sure you rezip it. I'm going to show you guys quickly how to rezip it. Same logic as before, open VXZip. Make sure you save the folder after you make the adjustment. And then VXZip, you want to create a zip. Use the same folder that we just installed the extra map onto. And then I'm just going to target to my USB stick to make my life easier. And then replace the zip file. And like I said here, guys, you're going to want to do that every time you install a custom map or a custom script or any additional mod menu stuff. Now you might be asking yourself how the mod menu works, and what if you wanted to reassign your own options in the mod menu or even modify it to do other things. So for the mod menu, it's actually a really it's kind of complicated to explain, but I'm going to show you it anyways. So you're going to see your main menu, your second main menu, and your third main menu. And it's got these two brackets here, LEN and then 999. I believe this refers to if the text being bold and the CLR being the color that you choose for the text. And we have main menu. But make sure you follow the same logic here. So main menu and then brackets, the two arrow bracket things, CR, we go text color, the text that we want to assign here, new line break, text color, the text we want to assign here, new line break. I'll copy this also in the description so you can better analyze it over the video. Now, whenever you do make a new menu, you're going to have to use what's called a caption compiler, and click on caption compiler. Now, inside caption compiler, you're going to see a bin folder and then a resource folder. Copy that text file into here, replace it, and you're going to see a compile.bat. You want to click the bat file, press any key, and basically what it's going to do is it's going to modify and compile the text file that we use for the custom main menu to update it. Now, if it didn't work, it's only going to show 2 files here. It's supposed to show 3 files. Show a file here called the 360.dat file. So if it doesn't show 360, the regular console.dat in the text file, then it's not done correctly. Usually redoing the program can fix it. Sometimes I find that I had to re-extract the folder and make it work that way. Perfect. Once you see this file here, then you've done it correctly. Just copy that back to the zip folder and then re-zip it, and you should be good to go. Overall, Team Fortress 2 modding on the 360 is a lot more advanced than the PlayStation 3 version. The whole purpose of this video is to bring more attention to this modding community because when I was younger, this community was really big. I remember in like 2009 joining a random TF2 server and playing on some random Half-Life 2 map and just being blown away that I was able to do that, or even just be a scout in this map. It was just really neat. So hopefully this gives more traction and gets more people interested in this. I highly recommend going to the Discord server. A lot of friendly people there are willing to help out. There's plenty of resources and tools at your disposal, and they're always willing to help out if you ever have questions or concerns. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video today. Hopefully it helps you guys out and get you started with TF2 modding on the 360. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything I missed or any additional style content that I can cover on this channel. If you feel this video was very helpful, please consider subscribing or leaving a like below. I really do appreciate all the support and love I've been getting for the past few months. It's been really cool seeing this channel grow, and I am motivated to continue adding more to this channel. Until next time guys, peace.